Hey everyone, welcome back. We are going to do another rehash of a mission we've already done. This one with the caveat that if we get detected, it is a automatic game over. As well as the usual no reflex, no chicken hat.
Boss, this contract comes from the People's Movement for the Liberation of Angola, also known as the MPLA. The PF at Ditadi Abandoned Village has been supplied with walker gears. Your job is to eliminate them all. Destroy them, extract them, whatever you see fit. This just might get us closer to the walker gear supplier, Cypher. Good luck, boss.
You know what I think is kind of the worst thing about these rehash missions is that... Oh, by the way, yeah, once again, it's the exact same side mission, so if you all remember, we had to pick up that plant in that one spot, which thankfully remains on our map. But yeah, I think the worst thing about these rehash missions is that they are also reusing the exact same intro. Also, today's gimmick, we're going to be Wolf Commandos. I'm going to try and get the wolf, I think it's the wolf emblem, where we have D-Dog kill a bunch of guys for us. So instead of using the taser, he's got the knife today. There's also a third suit we can put on D-Dog that doesn't kill guards, it just severely wounds them, and I'm not quite sure what the point is for that. Once again, another side mission is extracting this vehicle, so we'll just mark that ahead of time.
Ideally, you should take them out all at once.
I've also researched a pistol that has some sights on it, which is very nice. Any pistol that's not the default tranq pistol, if you put a tranquilizer on them, they the tranq barrel obscures the iron sights. So yeah, so I got this pistol just in case if I can't get D-Dog to kill everyone, at least I'll get the pistol emblem, which will be nice. So speaking of dogs, about last year when I first started working for my current job, this big ol', I think it was a husky. Oh, hey. Oh wait, Jesus fucking Christ, guys! A fucking dog comes out, you're gonna take a machine gun and a fucking assault rifle to it?
I'm pulling them out of there.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yep. Your buds can die, quote unquote. Well, not die, but you know, get severely wounded. Try to throw that guy into the fire, because he hurt my dog. He hurt my buddy, and he is going to pay for that. And he would be wearing a fucking full riot suit. I swear I keep sending D-Dogs out to, not D-Dogs, Diamond Dogs out to get rid of those damn riot suits, but it never seems to work out. The guards always have them. But yeah, so I guess a husky, I think it was a husky, somehow ended up inside of our store, and my coworker walked up to me. They were like trying to shepherd it out of the building, and he was like, "Hey, do you want a dog? Do you want a dog?" And I thought he was joking with me because there was a pallet in between he and I that the dog was behind, and I was moving in such a way that the dog was always behind the pallet. So I just walked past him, like, what the fuck is this guy talking about, a dog? And then a few minutes, like a minute later, I walked to the front of the store, and I see it, this big old husky, this thing like tall, it went up to my hip. And I really did wish I could have taken it home with me, because I would have been unoriginal and named him Dee Dee. He would have been my D-Dog. God damn it. That guy has some sharp hearing to be able to hear that plastic jerry can being nudged while he's wearing a full riot suit. Again, I think in these like, you know, quote unquote more difficult rehash missions, I don't think they I think they just completely nullify your what you've done with the Diamond Dog guys, you know, setting them out to take care of stuff. Also, that guy actually gave us information on telling us where the guards were, so I'm gonna spare him. But everyone else, they're gonna get killed. There's also another emblem, but unlike most other emblems where it's you have to kill enemies with this weapon the most for one mission, for the CQC one, you have to do it like 3 missions in a row or something like that. So we got a good old decoy right there. The guy will go over and investigate, and I can get him without having to worry about his buddy seeing me. Oh wait, what? Oh god damn it. Man, that's bullshit. He didn't even call in. He didn't say anything. For all you know, some random guy turned on his walkie-talkie and turned it back off. So yeah, the base is on alert now, which is pretty bad, because if I get caught, that's game over. So once again, that was just a distraction. That wasn't me being slightly confused about the curvature of the hill and assuming I could shoot the guy. But now they're gonna investigate that spot, so I'll just sneak around and get rid of the other walker gears. And yeah, I get way overcautious since D-Dog isn't around anymore. That's also the other bad thing. Besides losing points and losing my chance of getting the dog emblem. Yeah, what a shame. I used to actually have a dog when I was like 4 or 5. And I don't quite remember what the breed was. He was just a puppy when we had him. He was black and white and I named him Oreo. Have I mentioned I fucking suck with naming things? Unfortunately, he had to be put down. He got hit by a car. Yeah, that was pretty traumatizing for 4-year-old Liao. There we go, 5 out of 5. We can head on back home. Sadly, we will not be Wolf Commandos here today. And now I'm way nervous. Just wait, there's gonna be a long-range patrol group that'll pop out and fucking spot me and mission failed. But thankfully that did not happen.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was
and D-Dog wasn't too happy about being shot. Wait, why did we get the Raven code name? That's for using LMGs. I didn't have a fucking LMG equipped during that mission.
Boss, we were right. Once you'd eliminated those walker gears, a resupply call was made from Ditati to CFA headquarters. The CFA then contacted none other than Saner. That's right, the shell company that owned Mfinda Oilfield. So Saner was just a front for Cypher. The resupply won't be happening just yet. But we did learn that the walker gears are transported out of Nova Braga Airport. Apparently there's a distribution network on the Savannah that links all the PF outposts. I'll have the intel team investigate this network. If Cypher is supplying PFs with walker gears, the PFs have to be offering them something in return. We follow the money trail. We might just find ourselves on Cypher's doorstep.
So you know what's even worse? It's reusing fucking epilogues too. Like as if it's some new thing. So hey, we're gonna do some side missions, namely the important ones where we have to get those escaped children that somehow managed to escape a
Boss, you need to find those kids who escaped. Fighting's still the only way of life they know. If we don't bring them back, they'll just end up getting killed.
somehow managed to escape from a base that is out in the middle of the ocean and got all the way back to Africa. And look at this, those children are apparently such a high priority targets they actually got helicopters following them around now. Though I'm not quite sure if you may have noticed it in incidental guard dialogue, but the guards now mention that they have the right or the ability to call for helicopters now. I think that opened up after we took out Skullface. So yeah, so that's a new kind of threat that we have to worry about. Also, speaking of guard dialogues, they just talked about how their weapons now have modifications on them. So yeah, the game does get harder. It is kind of a nice touch in that the guards themselves, by the way, the helicopter did not notice his knocked out buddy or the guy and his dog laying right next to him. But yeah, unlike the first time around where the guards got upgraded and there was an explicit dialogue about it.
whole lot of trouble they put us through. No, making me worry like that.
Someone's gonna be getting a spanking once they get back to Mother Base. But yeah, but this time around you have to infer it from NPC guard dialogue that, hey, now we got better weapons. We can now call in helicopters.
Okay, subject is in.
Which is kind of nice, you know, just that kind of incidental dialogue that lets you know what's what.
These kids should be around here. Locate and secure them.
Man, I am getting fucking fed up with that damn mansion. Anyways, I just cut out me, like, because it took me like 15 minutes to get to here. I tried to go through a different door, but it didn't work out. Also, who knew fucking Snake's biggest weakness was railings? I mean, come on, look at this. I can't aim. I can't hit them. That's you just can't aim over railings. I don't know why. Unless I'm missing something really obvious. Or just make some quick noise and good old distraction. All I know is that if I ever become some big old megalomaniac, I'm gonna have railings all around my base so people can't peek over them and shoot me. Oh hey, there we go. We can call in gunships now if we need them. Why is there a trash can, a dumpster inside of a building? Whatever, I'll use it.
Boss, about the kids. It appears there's a movement among them to organize against us. I can think of only one person who'd be behind that. I'll continue to look into it.
So yeah, sweet. Now everyone's level 50. All of our different groups in Mother Base, our different departments, got that sweet old Chivo. Also, I just left this in because I always like a possible intruder attacked me, please advise. It's like, you know, there could be a faint possibility that it was one of us that just jumped out of a corner and beat the shit out of me. But it may also just have been an intruder. So, since it's pretty important, I'm gonna go ahead and play the cassette tape here.
Boss, we gave Ralph, that kid who died in the accident, a burial at sea. The man in charge of that facility has been severely punished. But ever since, the kids have been acting strange. It's obvious they've lost their trust in adults. I was getting reports of them ignoring the staff, or getting insolent, and even violent. And a few days later, several of the kids did a disappearing act. They snuck into choppers and shipping containers and got off base. Why? Your guess is as good as mine. These kids were born in a war zone, and forced to grow up as war fighters. If they're left alone, war is how they'll die. But I thought we showed them there are other reasons to live. I never liked having children on Mother Base. But the thought of them going back to the battlefield and picking up their old lifestyle is something I can't stomach. It makes me think of Chico, 9 years ago. We have to get those kids back. Hell, they know too much about our operation. I never expected even the kids to betray us. Snake, you remember the White Mamba? Of course, he's been going by Eli since we brought him on base. He was the leader of the child soldier unit we took out of that village and into our protection. Well, according to the kids you brought back here, all the escapees were especially close to Eli. There's reason to suspect he's behind all 6 escapes. We've already detained him. I'll be questioning him shortly.
Wait. You'll be?
Ocelot.
You're incapable of taking an impartial stance with those kids. Question them all you want. It'll get you nowhere.
Ocelot, you get too many kicks from your art of interrogation.
It's not a matter of art. It's about quick, minimal strokes of psychological warfare. That's what gets the answers. and it's the best way to keep both questioner and subject safe. The risks only increase the more an interrogation drags on. At that point, it causes as much pain to the inflictor as the inflicted. Like I said, too many kicks. What I'm trying to tell you is we need quick results. Otherwise, it'll be too little, too late. I know that. And besides, I know the subject. I won't go overboard with a kid. Forget it. You're not needed. Snake, we'll want to question the other kids too. Be sure to bring them all back. Snake, about the escaped children. Eli confessed. The way he tells it, they wanted to go back to the battlefield. Don't rob them of their freedom, he said. If you bring them all back, there will be consequences. Next will be asking for our surrender. Consequences? What consequences? No idea. That's all I have for now. You're too attached to those kids. Stop protecting Eli. Listen to yourself. Let me question him, and we'll get some real answers. Not necessary. I'll report as and when.
Geez, children ruin everything. Now we got mommy and daddy arguing about who gets to interrogate the children. It's just, you know, just throw them all off the side. Into the water, no one will know. Anyways, next mission is going to be another rehash. Just an extreme version. Good night, everybody.
Hey.
Eyes on Kazuhira. A message from the parasites.
Well, that's rather ominous. Time to wash away the sin, I guess.